All right. Hello, everyone. And thank you so much for taking a moment to watch this video. I really appreciate it. If I sent you the link to this video, it means that you've expressed an interest in selling physical products on Amazon before, but you haven't signed up with us because it wasn't the right time or even the right program. Well, today, that's all going to change for you because after much demand, we are finally offering the opportunity to a small group of entrepreneurs like yourself to partner with me and my team on an Amazon store. And I wanted to record this video to share all the exciting details. So let's get right into it, shall we? In this video, I'm going to show you how to launch and scale your Amazon wholesale business without doing all of the work. And in one example, I'm actually going to show you how to do this without doing any of the work, but we'll talk about that more in a moment. So by the end of this video, you're going to learn exactly how to do that. And if so, then this video will have been a success. And so that's my goal. So by the way, before I forget, if you watch this video until the end, I will share with you the exact email template that we're using to contact suppliers, okay? Now, of course, you'll want to modify yours so it doesn't look exactly like ours, but you can model what's working for us in our business right now. Okay, but first, if you got your cell phone out, if you're texting or checking out Facebook or Instagram, Fox News or CNN, just close it down for the next few minutes, okay? I need your full attention for about the next 30 minutes or so. Now, some of you watching this, I have spoken with, either in person or over the phone. For others, you have no idea who I am. So I started my career as a corporate slave. I did everything I thought I was supposed to do. I got an MBA, I articled and attained my letters as a CPA. I spent half a decade in public practice focused on international reporting standards and complex accounting, but it was absolutely soul crushing. And because I live in a really expensive city, many of my colleagues and I would meet for lunch and talk about other ways to make money on the side, or what we call moonlighting, which is expressly forbidden in the corporate world. And that's when I discovered this whole online marketing in 2010. And I spent a lot of money on courses and failed at several business models in those early years before I finally joined a private mastermind in 2014 for e-commerce. And that was the year that I started on Amazon with private label and made my first money online. In fact, our very first product went live in September 2014, exactly 6 years ago this month. So if you've launched a white label product on Amazon, you know it's not as easy as they like to make it out to be. The biggest admission is that you put out a lot of capital for a product and it's almost 6 months or more before you start selling it online and making any actual money. And that's why we were so excited when we were introduced to the FBA wholesale model in February 2018, because not only was it the cash cycle so much shorter, often even under a month, but it was the perfect online business model for my CPA brain. And we've seen a lot of changes on Amazon since we've started, at least. And we've had a lot of time to put together systems and processes and even build a team around us to support our businesses. And now we use our system to help others. And I'm going to show you exactly how we do it. By the way, that's me in my corporate uniform. And I'll tell you, I never got used to wearing that tie, even though it was mandatory dress code. Okay, now since we've gotten started with Amazon wholesale, we've done a lot of things right and a bunch of things wrong too. I mean, after working on this Amazon thing for the past 6 years, this is kind of what I figured out. First, we have 3 pillars in Amazon wholesale, okay? And we need to organize your entire business around those 3 pillars. Next, LSD. Totally not what you're thinking about. It just means learn the process, systematize the process, and of course, delegate the process. And last and most importantly, is automate. You need to automate your business from the beginning using a team of virtual assistants. Now, I had to discover all these systems the hard way and often under great stress and urgency. But you're going to have the opportunity to copy my systems and use my virtual assistant, my VA team, so you can cheat your way to success. Because here's what will happen if you don't. You get to learn the hard way. What is the hard way? Well, having to search and find suppliers online, draft and send emails to every single one of them, sorting through their price lists and thousands of SKUs only to find 1 or 2 products worth ordering. And then you place all the orders, including all the back and forth communications with the suppliers, only to find out the supplier is out of stock, okay? And then imagine doing all this by yourself and then experiencing that sinking feeling when you lose control of all the moving parts, drowning in emails, online folders, purchase orders, PDFs, and not having any systems or processes in place to handle your workflow. I know all this because I suffered all of these growing pains throughout the launch and scaling of our wholesale business. So tell me, do you want the easy way to launch and scale your Amazon wholesale business without doing any of the work? I want you to imagine for a moment, just take a moment and imagine making sales in your Amazon account every day. Just imagine, what would you do with your life that would be different than what you're doing right now? What's it's going to be like? What's your family going to say when you have more time for them, or your kids when their dad is spending twice as much time with them? It's pretty exciting, don't you think? I want you not just to imagine it, I want you to experience this. But before we go any further, I have a quick FTC or earnings disclaimers here, okay? Results not typical. My results are not typical. I had to do hard work. I made a lot of mistakes to obtain my success. And there are no guarantees in any business, especially in an online business of all. So this is as much a common sense disclaimer as it is a legal disclaimer, okay? Now that that's out of the way, let's get to the good part, shall we? So at the beginning of the video, I told you that we're going to talk about how to launch your Amazon wholesale business without doing all the work. And in one example, without doing any of the work, but more on that in a moment, okay? So here's exactly how, and I alluded to this in the first slide. Number one, the 3 pillars. You need to organize your entire business around the 3 pillars of Amazon wholesale. Next, LSD. I just kind of made this up, but really it is, you learn the process, right? And then you have to systematize the process. And then once you systematize it, you have to immediately just delegate that off to somebody. That's the only way you're going to guarantee that things happen. And of course, that's the natural dovetail into automate. You need to automate your business from the beginning using a team of virtual assistants. And these are my 3 secrets. So let's start in depth with the first one. So I'm going to show you secret number 1, and that is the 3 pillars, organizing your wholesale business around these 3 pillars. And so you're going to ask yourself, well, what are the 3 pillars of wholesale? And I'll tell you, it's number 1, supplier acquisition, right? Supplier outreach, getting those suppliers' accounts open. Number 2, product analysis. You're going to get all these spreadsheets in your email inbox, and you're going to have to sort through them to find and identify profitable products. And number 3, of course, inventory management. And when you're managing inventory, you're just not focusing on submitting your purchase orders, but you got to follow up with previous orders. You got to update the warehouse. You got to monitor your Seller Central account. You got to update your inventory software, your reorder software, your repricing software. This is a big job in of itself. And so if you're a solopreneur and you only have one VA, then you want to organize your week and your daily routines around each one of these activities, because each pillar basically requires you wearing a separate hat, okay? So I want you to organize your business into these 3 pillars. Just wear that one hat at a time, compartmentalize your activity in your schedule, block out the time in your schedule for each one on a daily or weekly basis. So you might be thinking that this is a little bit overwhelming, that in the beginning stages of your wholesale business, you don't have time to wear every one of these hats each day or even every week. But we've solved this problem for you, and we're going to talk about that later in this video, okay? I just wanted to say this is the first secret in how to launch and scale your Amazon wholesale business without doing all the work. Now, my second big secret is LSD. Now, it's totally not what you're thinking. It just worked out that way, okay? And what it means that I learn a process very, very quickly, and then I immediately systematize that process. And then, well, why is that? Well, I systematize it so that I can delegate. I want to delegate that process to my team so that it can keep doing that, okay? Now, you might ask me, why do I do this? Well, and perhaps LSD sounds a little bit to you like borderline OCD. So let me tell you a story of a little experiment that almost failed. And that is how we first got started. Because when we launched our wholesale business, we actually had an investor that had a substantial amount of capital. I mean, $465,000 to be exact. And I remember our first week, we were all super excited. We had a dozen or so suppliers, access to several wholesale buyers club. And I'll tell you, after 4 days, all we could spend was $14,000. And the worst part was 90% of all the wholesale buyers club's orders that we placed were out of stock and refunded. So we basically almost failed in our first month. And we had 6 people on the team for the first 12 months, all working full time. And I'll tell you that 6 people generate a lot of activity and momentum, and your business can quickly go in 6 different directions without a process or plan in place to direct all of that momentum. So after the first week or so, I quickly saw that our business was going in 6 different directions, doing their own thing, and each person not knowing what the other was doing. And we were, of course, under a lot of pressure to produce results in a short period of time. So we fell into all the typical traps that new wholesalers run into. First of all, we used wholesale buyers clubs, but that was a huge mistake and a waste of time. Next, we were drowning in emails and purchase orders from suppliers. Next, we didn't have any systems and everybody on the team was doing their own thing, okay? And I knew we couldn't continue like this. And if we didn't make massive changes soon, that we would fail within months, despite having all the resources that we needed. This, again, put an incredible amount of pressure and urgency on the business, and we had to make big changes and fast. I also realized from the get-go that if we didn't have trackers in place, that we would quickly drown in our own momentum. So we had to step back and create supplier trackers, purchase order trackers, reorder trackers. And then I had to create SOPs or standard operating procedures from everything from how to create an FNSKU to our product analysis process to how we how we process reorders. And not to mention our supplier outreach program and systematizing our combined efforts, setting daily and weekly targets and monitoring their progress. So this is the experiment that almost failed, and how the second biggest secret was born. LSD, learn the process quickly, immediately systematize the process, and then delegate to your virtual assistant or your VA team. All right, now my third big secret, of course, is to automate your business by using VAs or virtual assistants. I mean, let's face it, many of us are great at learning new business models and skills, but if we leave it up to ourselves to perform all those repetitive daily and weekly tasks that are required to launch and scale our Amazon wholesale business, we're leaving our success up to chance. Because many of us entrepreneurs, and that's myself included here, guys, cannot sustain the repetition of those mundane tasks over years, and certainly not over months. So once you follow secret number 2, which is to learn, systematize, and delegate, this is when you begin to automate your business by utilizing your VA team. Now, some of you might be saying, but Kevin, at the early stages of my wholesale business, I can't afford a virtual assistant. And I totally hear you on this. We were fortunate to have lots of financial backing in the first 12 months. But there are other ways of sourcing a team for your wholesale business that I will be sharing in the upcoming slides, all right? So for now, those are my 3 secrets for how we launched and scaled our Amazon wholesale business without doing all the work. So all the stuff we covered, it's pretty on point, right? I mean, you can just imagine organizing your entire wholesale business into the 3 pillars, with SOPs for each process within each pillar, supported by a team of virtual assistants to ensure that the work is getting done day after day, even when you're at your regular day job or spending time with your family. Now, how would that impact your wholesale business? And what kind of revenue could you generate in your Amazon business? How would that impact your life? Let me ask you this question. You know, we've talked over the past 20 minutes or so, and you've learned a lot of good stuff. This means stuff's pretty cool, right? But 30 minutes is not that long. So how would you guys like to partner with me and my team directly? I mean, partner with you and help you implement all this into your Amazon wholesale business. Well, a lot of you guys want information, and I've got something I can do that can help you. And if you're still watching this video, then you know that I do have something to sell. And if you're okay with that, I'd love to share it with you. If not, feel free to close this window right now. Otherwise, I have something to share that I think could radically transform your Amazon wholesale business. Are you still here? If so, great, because let me introduce you to our Wholesale Blueprint 12-month partnership program. But before I share the details, let me tell you a brief story about how this program came to be, because I definitely did not think I would ever be doing this whole online course thing, and we keep changing based on the feedback that we receive. Way back in around April or May of 2018, our Amazon business was featured in that blockbuster program, 7-Figure Cycle, because of the success we were having sourcing new suppliers using email. And after that session, people started reaching out to me and asked if I could help them open new accounts with suppliers. And after a while, of course, I got a little tired of quoting a different price to every single person. So eventually I threw up a web page with some more consistent pricing. And then, of course, once people started opening new accounts and receiving their CSV price lists, they needed help analyzing those spreadsheets. So we helped them analyze all their supplier spreadsheets. And then they wanted help submitting their orders and managing their inventory. And once again, we were happy to help. It seems like the more we were helping people, the more they were requesting our services. And since we already have a team, it wasn't like we had to train them to do new stuff. Our team performed the same tasks, just for different businesses. It was a good experience for everybody. By the way, that's me in the top right corner there, enjoying the beach with my children. And then during this time, I was also invited to share what we were doing with our wholesale business at Steve Clayton's and Aiden Booth's private mastermind, Blueprint Academy. Not long after, my world changed yet again. I was talking on the phone with a prospective client about our done-for-you virtual assistant services, and he said to me, "Kevin, this is great, but I need much more from you." So I asked him, "Well, what is it that you need?" He gave me a long laundry list of everything he wanted. And after 30 minutes of me taking copious notes, I suggested that we end our call and resume the following day, just to give me an opportunity to create some sort of proposal or outline for him. And so after the call, I spent the rest of the entire day putting together, taking everything that he told me that he wanted, and create what we now call our 12-week mentorship program. When we spoke the next day, I asked him if this is what he had in mind. And he said, yes, with only one change. Would we hire and train a VA for his business? The answer was, of course. And he paid us that same afternoon. And then, of course, I was thinking, well, who else would like this program? And we've continued to grow from there. And that's how we got started. We never intentionally set out making money doing this. We started by helping people and doing our best to listen to our clients' needs. So back to the new Wholesale Blueprint, the 12-month done-for-you partnership program. Now, we went through all the valued suggestions that we received from you over the past 12 months, and we've constructed 3 new packages to serve you better depending on your situation. So package number 1 is the Emerald 100% done for you, okay? This is myself along with our entire team of seasoned virtual assistants will build your Amazon empire for you. More critical details on this in a moment. Package number 2, that's the Gold Accelerated Done With You package. It's our most popular program and the best choice for people who wish to learn and run their Amazon wholesale business hands-on, okay? And package number 3, that's the Silver Done With You. And this is a brand new startup done for you package. It's an excellent option for business owners who want the perfect balance between mentorship and cost. Okay, now I'm sure you have a lot of questions. So let's dive right into each package in detail, right? So package number 1, again, this is the Emerald 100% done for you package. This exclusive package is a perfect fit for business owners and individuals who have the financial resources and the desire to build generational wealth, but lack the necessary hours to invest in building their Amazon FBA wholesale business. So I, along with our entire team of seasoned virtual assistants, will build your Amazon empire for you. Now, what does that mean? That means supplier acquisition, product analysis, inventory management, seller central account management. They're all 100% taken care of for you, allowing you to enjoy the benefits of the program, like attending the mastermind sessions and the tailored one-on-one Amazon group training. So this is our only package that is 100% done for you FBA wholesale. And to be absolutely clear, this really means that we will do everything for you. Now, let me show you all the things we will be doing in your business and why it's hands-free, okay? So first of all, you'll be assigned 3 VAs, 1 for each of the 3 pillars in your Amazon wholesale business. And that is done for you supplier acquisition. You'll have full access to our 35,000 plus supplier database, and we'll contact and open accounts with hundreds of suppliers, distributors, and brands, and handle all the communication and negotiate authorized reseller status with top brands and suppliers. What else? It's also a done-for-you inventory management. We will create the purchase orders and the POs, finalize your orders directly with the supplier, track your shipments to and from the warehouse and to Amazon's fulfillment network. Also done-for-you seller central management. We will create your listings, your shipping plans, and all other aspects of your seller central account. Done for your reorders. Our team will place all your test orders for you. and manage your sales, and then reorder your top selling products so you're not out of stock. What else? Done for you manual ungating. We'll actually identify products that you wish to manually ungate, and we'll do that process for you. Now, next, I just want to take a brief moment to focus on the done for you product analysis, because I think this deserves some special attention. Because first of all, the team will analyze all of your price lists, but then most importantly, I will personally review every single one of them and make all the purchasing decisions for your wholesale business. And I'll tell you, this is usually where people make the most common mistakes, especially in the early stages. But now that's all taken care of for you, because not only will I be managing all aspects of your wholesale business, but I'll also be personally purchasing all of your products for your wholesale business. So as you can see, this is the first 100% done for you package, and it's a perfect fit for business owners and individuals who have the financial resources and the desire to build generational wealth, but lack the necessary hours to invest in building their Amazon wholesale business. And just in terms of what the value is here, if I assume one full-time virtual assistant plus my time, which I conservative valued about $500 a month, you're looking at a pretty high value here, okay? So you're gonna ask, well, what else is included? Because certainly that's not all, right? Well, we've got 12 weeks of live one-on-one group mentorship where I will teach you on how to run your FBA wholesale business. You'll get the highest quality support, assisting you every step of the way if you choose to be involved with the business at any point. Next, 12 months of complimentary monthly accounting service. So our team actually specializes in Amazon accounting. Don't forget, I'm a CPA, right? By background, I have a license. And we'll provide you with monthly financial reporting on the performance of your business. What else? 12 months of exclusive access to me and our dedicated VA team. You'll have direct access to me and the virtual team via Slack, and you'll have all your questions answered by our in-house Amazon virtual assistants within 1 or 2 business days. And so when you add up all these core components of the program, they're worth an estimated $3,600. But let's keep on moving, shall we? Because you're also going to get 12 months of unrestricted access to all the software tools that we use to run our FBA wholesale business. And we use many software tools and Chrome extensions to manage our wholesale business. And here are just a few of the software tools that you'll be using in your business, and will be free during the time that we work together. Okay? Just a few here. And I'll tell you, if you were to pay for each of these licenses separately, the total cost of that would be $2,059 per year. So that's a real cost savings. What else? Well, next is our training materials, because over the past 12 months, we've managed to develop an entire library of these documents. So if you are planning on joining the Emerald Elite membership, even though you are not required to work on your wholesale business, you will have access to our entire library of documentation. And as you can see, this includes our reverse sourcing training series, product analysis series, all of our cheat sheets and SOPs, including everything from product analysis, profit margin, reorders, repricing, and the total value of that, if we were to sell them separately, of which, by the way, none of these are available separately on the market today, then you'd pay approximately $1,288 for those, okay? So that's that. So now the total value of the Wholesale Blueprint 12-month done-for-you partnership program, the Emerald package, is $16,547, which is an insane value, because you saw how low I was pricing my team's time and my time. But I'm not done, by the way. This is just the core program. There are several bonuses that we have worked into the program, again, at the request of clients. So just remember, this is an exclusive membership program for those who want to launch and scale a huge Amazon business without having to do any of the work. This membership will be on a rolling 12-month basis, and all Emerald members will have the option to continue to have us run their business for them after the 12 months, which means we'll continue to manage all of your supplier acquisition, product analysis, inventory management to continue to scale your wholesale business to 5 or 6 figures per month and beyond. Okay, let's talk about the second package, which is the Gold Accelerated Done With You package. This is by far our most popular package and the best choice for people who wish to learn and run their Amazon wholesale business hands-on. By taking advantage of our 12 weeks of one-on-one Amazon group training, done for you supplier acquisition, and done with you product analysis, and inventory management. And so the gold package ultimately leverages me and our team of VAs to do the hardest part of your wholesale business for you, which is supplier acquisition and inventory management. Now, the accelerated done with you service is for people with huge ambitions that want to conquer Amazon with an entire team supporting their success every step of the way. And as I mentioned before, this is our top package for people who want to build an Amazon wholesale business with the help of myself and our VA team while still being hands-on. Okay, so here's how the gold package looks. It's actually exactly the same as the emerald package with one major difference, and that is the done with you product analysis. So the team will analyze all of your price lists and filter out all the low selling, unprofitable products. But then you are making the final purchasing decision, okay? Otherwise, you're still assigned 3 VAs, one for each pillar in your Amazon business. That's the supplier acquisition, product analysis, inventory management. We'll still do all your Seller Central account management and manual ungating as well for you. So the total value for this package is approximately $2,400. And you still get all the other core stuff from the Emerald package. Again, you get the 12 weeks of live one-on-one group mentorship, the 12 months of complimentary monthly accounting service, 12 months of unrestricted access to the software licenses, 12 months of exclusive access to me and our dedicated virtual assistant team via Slack, plus, of course, access to all the training materials, okay? So now, if you add that all up, the total value of the Wholesale Blueprint 12-month accelerated partnership program is $9,347. I mean, what about that? Can you just imagine how much work you'll get done in your wholesale business with 3 virtual assistants working in your business and supporting you? You can conquer the world with the right support. And with the gold package, you will still remain hands-on in your Amazon business by taking advantage of the 12 weeks of one-on-one group training. But as I said this before, we're not done. We're going to talk businesses in a minute. But we cannot forget the silver done with you package. And this is a brand new startup done with you package and an excellent option for business owners who are seeking the perfect balance between mentorship and the initial investment. It is carefully crafted to give you all the step-by-step instruction and team resources that you need on every step of your Amazon wholesale journey. So as for the done for you services, they are exactly the same as the gold package. Again, with that done with you product analysis, again, to repeat, we will analyze all of your price lists and filter out all the low selling, unprofitable products, but then it's you making the final purchasing decision, okay? Otherwise, again, you are still assigned 3 virtual assistants, one for each pillar of your wholesale business. Again, that's supplier acquisition, product analysis, inventory and seller central account management, and even the manual ungating. And the value is estimated at approximately $1,200 per year, okay? And you still get access to most of the core stuff. For example, you still get access to the 12 weeks of live one-on-one group mentorship. You get 12 months of exclusive access to our dedicated VA support team via Slack. Plus, you get the training materials and all of our SOPs. And the total value of the serval package is $4,888. But we are so not done. This is just the core program, and there's several bonuses that we've worked into these packages, again, at the overwhelming request of our clients. Bonus number 1. So everyone needs these anyways. We've developed a small library of email templates over the years, along with the phone script that we've been using in our own business. So you will want to take these templates and modify them for yourself, but it's a fantastic starting point when you see what's already working. We've never sold these separately, but if you were to ask, I think $97 seems about like an approximate fair price. Bonus number 2. So this is an interesting document that I'm working on. The Wholesale Handbook is my master document that I'm putting together that compiles all of our systems and processes into one handy resource. I've only have one more section to complete. That's that product analysis section I mentioned earlier. I'm putting the finishing touches on, but once it's complete, you will get your own copy. I'm planning on selling this separately for around $297, and so that's the value I've allocated to it here today. Now, I have to laugh because I never thought I'd be launching a Facebook group. I mean, it's the most ridiculous thing ever, but I've had so many requests, and after a lot of reluctance, I finally launched a group this last spring. Now, bonus number 4, I will personally review all of your purchase orders via screen share videos prior to submission to the supplier, so that no purchase orders will ever go to a supplier without you first analyzing the price list, me reviewing the PO, and then you taking that feedback into consideration before finalizing your purchase, okay? And I'll tell you, out of all the things that we do for your wholesale business, this one thing consistently gets the top rating from all of our clients because the tremendous amount of feedback that they're getting and me checking all of their purchase orders before they spend any money and protects them from losing money with bad purchase decisions. Honestly, this is super time consuming for me, but because it is so valuable to everyone, I simply must continue. Just note that this is only for the gold package since I will be purchasing all the products for the Emerald members. Okay, bonus number 5, and that's access to me via Slack and direct messages in between our group mentoring sessions. And we'll set up a free Slack account for your business, invite the VA team, and then you can ask any questions that you have in between our calls. And I'll answer these questions inside of your Slack account. So a special note for the silver package, and that is you will still have a Slack channel and you'll be communicating directly with the team only. So if you add all of these 5 bonuses together, a conservative value at best is $2,185. And when you add the value of the bonuses to the core program, the total value of the Wholesale Blueprint 12-month partnership program is Emerald program, $18,732. The Gold Accelerated Done With You program, $11,532. And of course, the Silver Startup Done With You program is $7,073. And so by now, you're naturally asking yourself, Kevin, what is this going to cost me? And look, guys, I'm not going to charge you $18,000 or $18,732 today, or even $11,000 or even $7,000. If all this partnership program did was finally launch your Amazon wholesale business, tell me, would that be worth it? If this program finally gives you the kick in the butt you need to finally get moving and learn a system that earns you passive income on Amazon month after month, would it be worth it? I mean, what is just one supplier worth for you if you can generate passive income on Amazon each and every month? Now imagine, what would you pay to get dozens of suppliers like that? Now, if all this program did was give you $2,000 or $3,000 or even $5,000 in monthly revenue, would it be worth it? What about scaling to 5 or 6 figures per month? And now you can see why others have paid me and my team to launch their Amazon wholesale business for them. And I'll tell you, there's no other done-for-you options out there, guys. Nothing even comes close to what we're offering you here today. And at the price we're able to do this, it's going to blow you away. So here is what I'm going to do. Now, you'd probably easily pay $5,000 if I could show you that. And that's a really great deal. At $3,997,000, would it still be worth it? And that is what I'm going to charge in 2021 if I decide to offer the one-on-one coaching again. Now, I'm not going to charge you $4,000 now, even though, as you can see, it's totally worth it. Here's what I'm going to do. You can get started today with a monthly investment as low as $97 a month, which is insane, right? I mean, this is an amazing deal that we put together for everyone. So let's quickly talk about the pricing for each package separately. So the Emerald 100% done for you package, just a reminder, this is our exclusive package, which is a perfect fit for business owners and individuals who have the financial resources and the desire to build generational wealth, but lack the necessary hours and time to invest in building their Amazon business. My VA team and I will build your Amazon empire. I will be sourcing and purchasing all the products for your business. This is the only package that is 100% done for you wholesale. And because of the heavy personal time investment I will directly be making in your business and the VA resources required to quickly launch and scale to 5 or 6 figures per month, the monthly investment is just $997 per month. Next, the Gold Accelerated Done With You package. Now, our most popular package and still the best choice for people who wish to learn and run their Amazon wholesale business hands-on, okay? By taking advantage of the 12 weeks of one-on-one Amazon group training done for your supplier acquisition and done with your product analysis and inventory management. So the Gold package ultimately leverages me and our team of VAs to do the hardest part of your wholesale business for you, which is supplier acquisition and inventory management. And the accelerated done with you service for people with huge ambitions that want to conquer Amazon with an entire team supporting their business. Now, this is our top package for people who want to build an Amazon wholesale business with the help of me and the team while still being hands-on. And the monthly investment for the Gold package, our most popular program, is, wait till you see this, just $197 a month. That's like, and I calculated this, it's like $6.56 per day, which is like less than your daily Starbucks coffee, which you can't even drink anymore now because we're all working from home with this whole COVID-19. Okay, if you think that's good, it gets even better, because last but not least is the Silver Done With You. And that again is our brand new startup Done With You package, and an excellent option for business owners seeking the perfect balance between mentorship and cost. It's carefully crafted to give you all the step-by-step instruction that you need, plus the team resources to take you every step through your Amazon journey. Now, the monthly investment for the Silver package, which is our brand new program, is just, and wait for this, I'm going to close my eyes, just $97 per month, which is like a crazy $3.25 per day. I mean, you can't buy anything anymore for $3.25. Well, I guess you could buy a loaf of bread, but that's about it. So if you're not interested in any of the other packages, you should at least get this package, if for no other reason than to get access to all the training. Not to mention, you will have the opportunity to work with our VA team. Okay, now I know I talked about bonuses before, but I still have two very special bonuses just for action takers, and these are huge. And the first is something brand new that I've been working on for months now, since the beginning of June. And that is, I'm going to be running a series called Virtual Assistant Blueprint. And what I'm basically doing is taking all the processes and standard operating procedures, or SOPs, that we've developed, and as part of our big library, I'm going to run a series of live events to review each one and take your questions. And then you can use these videos for yourself to learn all the facets of your wholesale business, or pass them on to your own team as training documents. All these videos will be recorded and uploaded into a special members area, so you'll have access to them as we continue to work together. And second, and this is like just huge, biggest bonus of them all. Because why? Now, instead of looking and searching for suppliers, you can tap into our 35,000 plus database of suppliers as we send out more and more emails over the 12 months. And we've sold this database in the past for $9.97. So that's actually a real world value. So now, if you add the value of these last two bonuses, the Virtual Assistant Blueprint plus the 35,000 plus supplier contact database, now the total value of the Wholesale Blueprint 12-month done for you partnership program is over $20,000 for the Emerald 100% done for you program. And again, that's the exclusive package for business owners and individuals who have financial resources but lack time. And then that's now $13,026 for the Gold Accelerated Done For You program. And that's the best fit for those who want to learn and run their Amazon business hands-on. And over $6,000 for the brand new startup Silver package Done With You, which balances, again, the mentorship with cost. And you can get started today with a monthly investment as low as $97 per month. I mean, are you excited? I mean, everything we mentioned thus far, including all the bonuses, and for just a low price of $9.97 per month, you don't even have to lift a finger, or accelerated Done With You for the $197, or just $97 for the Done With You Silver package, like for the startup one. I mean, it's just crazy, guys. My team thinks I've completely lost it, and maybe I have. So let's also talk about disposable income. Many of you listening to this receive a paycheck each month, right? And a percentage of that goes towards movies, planning vacations, and things like that. With this program, I am not asking you guys to go in debt at all. What I'm trying to ask you guys to do is this. Instead of spending your disposable income on activities such as movies, vacations, and eating out, which you can't do anyways during this whole COVID-19 lockdown. So instead of blowing it on something that's just going to fade away and you're going to lose, I'm asking you to make an investment in yourself, because the money you put into your Amazon wholesale business is going to turn your paycheck into more money in the future. And the only way you're going to increase your wealth over time is by investing in assets that appreciate in value and by putting your money into investments that actually turn into more money. So simply take your disposable income and place it in investment as opposed to something that's going to take money away from you, okay? Hey, by the way, before I forget, are you ready to see our exact email template? Remember, I promised at the beginning of this video to show you the exact template that we're using in our supplier outreach program. And so here it is. You can pause the video, copy and paste this all you want. This is the first half of our latest, as in this isn't something we were using 18 months ago or 2 years ago. This is something we're using now, today, and this is the first half of our cold email outreach template, okay? First half, this is the second half of our latest cold email outreach template. And of course, you'll want to modify yours so it doesn't look exactly like ours, but you can model what's working for us in your business. All right, another thing I want to talk about is money replenishes. What do I mean by this? Well, every 2 weeks you receive that paycheck we talked about, right? And the cool thing about it is that you get that paycheck, you go out and pay your mortgage, rent, your bills, and the money just disappears. And then what happens 2 weeks later? You get paid again. It's fantastic. That money replenishes itself. Money always replenishes itself every 2 weeks, over and over and over again. Now, let me ask you a question. Does that happen with your time too? Like when you missed your child's Christmas concert or parent-teacher meeting because you had to work or you're traveling for business? No, it doesn't. It's weird that money replenishes itself every 2 weeks, but your time never comes back. So what I'm asking you to do is take a resource, which is your paycheck, which replenishes every 2 weeks, and invest it in something that is going to save you a ton of time. Because you can learn this business model on YouTube and blogs, podcasts, webinars, and Facebook groups, and even hire half a dozen virtual assistants. And then you, of course, build your own templates, systems, processes from scratch, and spend a year in trial and error. I mean, I know because that's what I did. That's where I was at. But what I'm trying to do with this mentorship program that I created for you guys is save you a lot of time. This is what I wish I had when I first got started. And because you can't get your time back, you can never get it back. And I'm asking you to take money, which is replenishable, and invest it in a program that is going to save you a ton of time. I got a really big beef with this one, because if information was enough, the librarian would be the richest person on the planet. And here's where I'm going with this. After doing online coaching for like 6 years now, here's one thing that I believe 1,000%, and that is information alone is not going to change your Amazon business. How do I know? Because you've likely taken do-it-yourself courses on how to sell on Amazon. You've read free articles, participated in free online forums, and participated in free Facebook groups. But you know that information alone is not going to save you. You need systems. You need a team. You need one-on-one help and accountability. You need stuff we're doing in the mentorship program. So information alone will not get you to where you want to be. And you need our 12-week mentorship program, because that's what's going to get you help and get you to the next level. It's not just more information. It's not just another do-it-yourself information course, but a done-for-you program that includes the coaching, the team, the software, and all the systems. Now, right now, you basically have two choices. One is you can go and invest and get started in the next couple of days. Our team will get to work and set up the entire system for your business, start getting new supplier accounts, and analyze your price lists within the first weeks. Or you can keep browsing online and go to bed tonight and wake up tomorrow and use the same exact system and routines that you were using yesterday. You have to decide which choice is more exciting, which path you want to take in your life. Do you want to go back to exactly what you did yesterday? I'm guessing not, right? Because otherwise, why would you watch this video? I don't know about you, but the first option, which is investing in my business, always makes me happier. And that's what I want for you and your life too. All right, guys. So just to recap, again, the Emerald package, the 100% done for you. If you're too busy to start your Amazon business, but you have the financial resources, this package is just a perfect fit for you. It's our only option that's 100% done for you. The total value is a whopping $20,732. But for you today, it's only $9.97 per month to have me completely run every aspect of your wholesale business for you. Next, the Gold Accelerated Done For You package. If you want to leverage myself and the VA team and still remain hands-on, this is the best package for you. Again, the total value is over $13,000, but the Accelerated Done For You package is only $197 per month, which is completely unheard of. And of course, the Silver Done With You package. It's our brand new startup Done With You program. It's total value for even this one here is still over $6,000, guys, but you can still leverage the team and all the resources, all the training at the lowest possible price of just $97 per month. Look, guys, I'm nothing special, okay? I personally do not manage our inventory or our Seller Central account. And I do not even know how to use the inventory management software. The team just takes care of all that. But I did spend the last 6 years of trial and error to discover what works and what does not. You can either figure it out for yourself or just copy what I did, plug and play. Or you can spend countless hours trying to do it the hard way. Your choice. I'm just a normal guy like you, but if I can do it, I promise you can do it too, especially when you have so much support from me and the team. So after all that, if you still have questions, then feel free to email me directly at kevin@upseller.com. That's 2 L's, 2 R's, with a detailed email, and I'll respond ASAP. Or you can speak with me directly to book a short call using the calendar link here on the screen, okay? I do know there's one question that you're probably having right now, and that is, are you locked in for a long-term commitment? Well, I want to say here unequivocally, there are no contracts, there's no monthly commitment. And that means that you can start and pause your membership at any time. But I don't expect that you'll want to stop once we get started when you see all the value that we're providing your business. But I also understand that sometimes life gets in the way. And so there's no risk to you in getting stuck in a situation that doesn't serve you at the highest level. All right, and just some last thoughts here as we finish this video. And that is, I want you to see how you're essentially getting the VA team for free, okay? For example, if you choose the Gold package, which is only $197 a month, you're getting all the training and bonuses, right? But you're also getting 40 to 50 hours per month of VA time for free. Or you can look at it the other way. You're paying $197 for 40 to 50 hours of VA time, and you're getting everything else for free. It's your choice how you want to look at it. Either way, you will not see anything else like this in the market. Everyone else is teaching you how, but you have to do all the work yourself. It's all DIY or do it yourself. And this is why you failed in the past, honestly. This is why you haven't been able to launch and scale your Amazon wholesale business, because they're always leaving it up to you to do the work. So look, this is the program you guys have been asking for you, done for you. One-on-one group mentorship, plus the virtual scene, plus the plug-and-play systems and processes. If you hate calling suppliers on the phone, or you're scared to place a purchase order because you don't know if you picked the right products, or if you have questions, or not just any questions, but specific questions about your business, and not just another group coaching call that's been recorded like 4 months ago, okay? I want you now to say with me, goodbye DIY, goodbye do it yourself, okay? Because we are going to give you the team, the software tools, the systems, and all the resources you need, plus the weekly one-on-one group coaching calls, okay? Never mind if you choose the Emerald package, then myself and the team will be doing absolutely everything for you. And for you today, it's only $997 per month. If you want to leverage myself and the VA team and still remain hands-on, choose the Gold Accelerated Done With You package. For you today, it's only $197 per month, which is, again, unheard of. And if you choose our brand new startup program, the Silver package, then you can still leverage the VA team and all of our resources at the lowest price point I could put together for you. Today, just $97 a month, not to mention all the bonuses that we've talked about before. I'm helping you to say goodbye to all the uncertainty. Say goodbye to DIY or do it yourself. And again, just to highlight those two incredible bonuses that I mentioned at the end, the massive bonuses that I'm including, and that is the first is called the Virtual Assistant Blueprint. These are all the processes and standard operating procedures or SOPs that we've developed. And access to our entire 35,000 plus supplier database. This is going to save you hundreds of hours. So look, guys, that's it. This video is over, so go sign up right now. Again, click on the button below, enter your details, and we'll send over the onboarding email once we manually verify payment in our PayPal account. Once your payment is made, we manually verify the payment on our end, and then we send you a special onboarding email to get started. That's all you need to get started, guys. That's all you need. And of course, if you still have any questions about any of these packages, the pricing and what's included, then feel free to email me directly and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And again, there's also a link if you'd like to speak with me directly with the Calendly. So thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of this video. Be sure to click the button below, enter in your payment details, and the team will be in contact with you shortly to get started working in and on your Amazon wholesale business. Take care and look forward to working together with you soon. Bye for now.